And in Ayurveda it's been said like poor digestion or bad digestion is the root cause of all the chronic ailments. Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shinagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha yoga teacher. So today in this video I am going to talk about digestive fire. People say why so much importance has been given in Ayurveda about digestion, about elimination, why is it so? And only after becoming sick one person should adopt Ayurveda, like I got into Ayurveda after having very bad condition. So is it very important for everybody to get sick and then land into Ayurveda? And only Ayurveda is for sick people, not for healthy people? So I would like to answer you, no, Ayurveda is for healthy people also, because for healthy people it will make them more stronger, and for sick people who are not blessed with very good health, at least their health will improve in a natural way and they will be able to lead a normal life if they do certain lifestyle. And it depends what kind of damage they have, what kind of chronic illness they have. It is genetic, it's occupational or environmental or mental, or what kind of disease they have. So it depends. It is not like Ayurveda is a remedy for all. I am not saying this. I am saying like everything, if it is done in senses, or if we become more and more sensible, like what is good for us, what is not good for us, it will make our life better, no question about it. And about digestion, yes, it is very true, like in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given to digestion, and in Ayurveda it's been said like poor digestion or bad digestion is the root cause of all the chronic ailments. The science behind that is this: when your digestive fire is not balanced, it's bad, then what happens? The food doesn't get digested properly and it produces ama, that is undigested food. And if we are not changing our lifestyle, because as we age, in youth or in young age or in children, whatever, even children immunity have less, but in youth whatever you eat, body digest, because body is in that state of strength, like even you put not good things, it will digest. But as we start becoming older and older, we start following like our digestion is not so good, our health is not so good, our body is getting weak. And now earlier I was able to drink so much alcohol, or was able to eat so many burgers, nothing happens. And now as I am aging, like I am not able to drink this much, I am not able to eat burgers to that extent, and body doesn't feel good and my digestion go bad if I do this. I am sure many people start noticing that after certain age of time, and eventually they start feeling like even if they don't take care of their health, obesity is taking over into them. These diseases like chronic disease like hypertension, diabetes, these kind of problems started surrounding them. So yes, it happens because in Ayurveda the reason for all these things, it's been said like it's ama, because if we don't do anything for our digestion, or our digestive fire or the enzyme or metabolic fire is started going bad, then there is formation of more and more ama. Ama is a kind of sticky substance which clog our inner channels according to Ayurveda, and when our inner channels got clogged, it invites to various chronic ailments, like for example atherosclerosis. If it happens, it's a blockage in the arteries, is very common example to understand it. It's blockage in the artery, and when atherosclerosis happens, definitely it becomes threat to heart. So this way, when channels got clogged with ama or amvisha, it will invite various kind of chronic ailments. How you can improve your digestive fire? You can improve your digestive fire by eating in a proper time, not doing overeating, and try to have freshly cooked meals and try to consume it within 3 hours of cooking. If you want to know more how to improve your digestive fire, there are various videos we have created on this YouTube channel just to help out people, like what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, how to bring these doshas into balance so that they don't accumulate and so that they don't become imbalanced and create vikriti, that is not your constitution, and ultimately land into disease. It can be anything. It can be your lifestyle, it can be environmental conditions, it can be bad air, bad pollution, bad land, anything. But the most important thing is at least we should aware of these things, because only if we are aware about these things we can do certain things for better health and for the better health of mind and for the better health of body. If we are not aware, we cannot do much about these things. So, yes, it is the prime factor in Ayurveda. That is why a lot of importance has been given to digestion and elimination, because if your elimination, that is stools, are not proper, then what all the absorption is happening from the stool itself. And as you know, stool contains a lot of visha, that is the toxins or undigested food, which is not good for the body, and body cannot absorb it well. And rather, if you do not eliminate properly in the morning, and body start absorbing the leftover stool that is there in your body, and definitely it will start absorbing toxins which got deposited in various part of the body, and ultimately it can invite diseases. So, what is the best way to do detoxify yourself? Have good amount of fruits and fiber in your diet and green leafy vegetables, which are extremely beneficial for your health. In addition to that, there is one more aspect regarding this digestive fire. When your digestive fire is weak or your digestion is weak, because in Ayurveda it has been clearly said, like Mandagni Sarve Roganam Karanam. So, it is a Sanskrit quotation, means low digestive fire is the reason for all kind of diseases, because if your digestive fire is low, according to Ayurveda, your immunity will become low. Because how immunity will become low? Because no proper absorption of nutrients, minerals is not happening in the system. So, ultimately your immunity will become low, and once immunity will become low, you know, you become vulnerable, you are available to all kind of infections. You will start getting cold very often, you will start getting these flus very often, and you will not feel yourself much energized, and you will see there is some certain kind of sadness, unhappiness in the system, and some unpleasantness is there. When you get up in the morning, you do not feel very energetic. So, this all things shows like your digestion is not good, and maybe there are toxins or amvish in your system, that is there in Ayurveda, but you can figure out these things only if you are aware about your body. But if you do not pay attention, and if you are feeling certain things are not good, and okay, let us have a glass of beer, let us a glass of this or that, and you just drink it and then you feel good, then these kind of feelings will not come. If you start observing these small symptoms in your system, then I think it is the time that you start doing little changes in your lifestyle that will make your health better, and these conditions of lack of energy and stress and anxiety, they will go out of from your life. How they can go? They can go with the help of Ayurveda lifestyle or yoga. So, these combinations if you make, it would be very good, because they both are sister sciences, and it has been said, like if you are Ayurveda physician and you do not know yoga, you are a half Ayurveda physician, and if you are a yoga teacher and if you are a yogi and you do not know Ayurveda, you are a half yogi. So, these both sciences are sister sciences and they go together, and it is very beneficial if people invest little bit of time in meditation, in yoga, and in traditional methods of Ayurveda. But yes, at the same time, because these days adulteration is everywhere, whether it is hospitals, whether it is groceries, everywhere adulteration is. So, adulteration is also there in Ayurveda and yoga. So, it is very very important that we becomes enough aware and we chose the right Ayurveda and right yoga, so that it will help us, it will enhance our health rather than bring some hazards. As you know, wrong yoga, if somebody is doing it, it can create a lot of harm to the system rather than giving benefits. Similarly, if you are doing wrong Ayurveda, that can also make a lot of harms to the system rather than giving benefits, and then people start saying like this thing is bad. Like for example, for some people allopathy did certain harm, so they say allopathy is totally bad, but it is not true. There are certain good things in it. Similarly, some people Ayurveda, they have not used an Ayurveda in a proper way, then say oh Ayurveda is very bad, because you are not using the things in a proper way, because it is a misfortune, like proper Ayurveda knowledge is not available to that extent, and proper checking of degrees is not there, proper evaluation of doctors is not there in the world. So it becomes very difficult for the people also who is sensible, who is what is right for them. So in these cases, the only way is we need to enhance our intelligence, we need to enhance our awareness, so that we will not land up into wrong hands. So let's get back to immunity, and like I mentioned, if you have a good digestive fire, you will have better immunity, and if you have better immunity, definitely these days like COVID-19 is happening everywhere, it will not harm you that much if you have good immunity and good immune system. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like this video, and if you're watching me for the first time and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so there is a bell icon, there is a subscribe button, you can click the bell icon, you can subscribe the button, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to write down in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can join us and you can support us and be partner for us, and you can become our partner in spreading health and well-being to the whole world, because your small contribution can make big difference in somebody's life. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like this video, and if you like this video, please share this video with your friends and family. Stay healthy, stay blessed, take care, and bye.